We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Collision.
Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's Selvia. First play taken, a deep shot. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield, and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
7, Texas, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Heading left after the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Hand it off for a draw. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Sanders. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he'll be brought down.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now, it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's running out of time here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. To throw, it's Sanders. Close to the tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
On first down, it's play action. It's caught. They stop him with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Selvia. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Nice catch made along the sideline. He does just get the foot down. Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's got it at the 15. Tigers. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game. You're trying to win a playoff game, Kirk. What a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's Butler. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Going for his running back. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back to throw. It's Selvia. Looking for the wideout. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Crosses the 10-yard line. He's in the clear. Finally brought down at the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
It is intercepted.
Boy, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
They begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down here for this offense. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Delayed handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Tackle finally made at the 37. Will be 1st and 10 from there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A screen to the wide receiver. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. The Longhorns are in the red zone. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Scanning the field. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Design quarterback run. They test the middle there, but get nothing. This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So on fourth down, they would go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Always looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Just timing out for one more play in the half. Dropping back, it's Selvia. Defense is coming after him. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bartlett. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Quick throw to the left. Jukes to get past a man. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
Chris, I was really zeroed in there on that wide receiver. Just watching his route, did a nice job against zone coverage of being able to get downfield and then settle into that soft spot to give his quarterback a chance and an easy target for a big gain in a first down.
It's a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To the air. It's Sanders. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you'll start to wonder, should I go for this?
No, kick it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Tackle at the 12-yard line. Third down.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A play action, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it third and goal from the 3. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. The pass rush closing in.
You know, on third and goal, if you see your quarterback start to scramble around, it's time to start setting up blocks and helping him do it himself. Down near the goal line, these windows are so tight. This can happen a lot. And when it does, the receivers and backs have got to be ready to help the quarterback out.
The field goal is good, and they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking downfield. It's Sanders. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Receiver in motion now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Have one more play here in the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the tackle is made as time runs out of the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Scanning the field. It's Selvia. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The freshman with a little too much air into that one.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it second and medium. Now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Got him out open. Hits him right in stride. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Sanders. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Texas. They couldn't stop him there. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched. The line of scrimmage, Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. And they're trying to punch it in here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for a no gain. And now the defense decides to suspend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down and goal, upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So a huge play to start the drive and get in score position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Selvia. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So instead of trying to break the tie with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there on 4th and goal. Direct snap. No, he is stopped short. What a stand by this defense.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Winston. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Chance for the quarterback to make some magic here. Last drive, time taken away. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. This time a completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time.
No gain on the play. Second down.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Selvia. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He's in the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Your defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Oh, he throws it back. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Now, timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Sanders. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. That's That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports.